I believe that one of the most iconic characters in the Star Wars franchise has got to be the character of Yoda from both The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and the prequels. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, yes, Yoda made his return in The Last Jedi by writer and director Rian Johnson. He was able to bring in Yoda as a Force ghost to interact with Jedi Master Luke Skywalker in order to bring him back to the big fight between the Resistance and the First Order. Now, looking to the future here with Star Wars Episode 9, we do know that both J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio are going to be doing a lot of different tie-ins with the prequels and the originals, and a lot of elements will be taken from those films and actually applied to Star Wars Episode 9. However, what about the character of Yoda? We haven't been hearing too much about this character lately. There was a huge rumor months and months ago about Yoda being a part of Star Wars Episode 9. However, unfortunately, apparently Frank Oz will not be involved with the Episode 9 project and won't be making his return as the character of Yoda. Disney may very well not include the character at all whatsoever in the Episode 9 plot. Now, the rumors a couple of months ago that we were hearing about of Frank Oz's return in Episode 9 and Yoda's return in the overall movie, this brought up a lot of questions as to exactly what Yoda would do in Episode 9. Now, to me, bringing back Yoda is pretty much a great thing to do because you could have him appear besides both Luke, Anakin, and quite possibly other Force ghosts as well, such as Obi-Wan. So with that being said, it seems as though that Disney is only focusing on one major cameo per movie, and them not actually having another appearance in the next film. So if you look at the Disney Star Wars movies, every single movie has one big cameo. In The Last Jedi, we have, of course, Yoda as a Force ghost. In The Force Awakens, it's Luke Skywalker at the very end. In Solo, it's Darth Maul. In Rogue One, it's Darth Vader. And now with Episode 9, it's going to be another big character and another big character only. So with the character of Yoda not being a part of Star Wars Episode 9, what do I think? I think that this is all due in part to the rewrites. Some of the script rewrites that actually has been going on these past couple of weeks or so between both J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. I don't know if you guys heard about this, but there were some script adjustments and script rewrites to the overall plot of this movie in order to kind of make room for some of our characters and do different things with the characters of Chewbacca, Lando Calrissian, Luke Skywalker, you name it. So with that being said, if Luke is coming back as a Force ghost, if Anakin is coming back, why wouldn't Yoda? That's a big question for sure. Would it feel out of place to you guys if Yoda doesn't actually show up in Episode 9, and it's only, let's say for example, Luke and/or Anakin, or Luke and Anakin separately, or the three Force ghosts, Luke, Obi-Wan, and Anakin? To me, if you're going to have all those Force ghosts in Episode 9, you might as well throw in Yoda. It would only make sense now, wouldn't it? But I don't know what they're actually planning for the characters of Luke Skywalker and others, so I'll have to wait and see exactly what they do with those characters as Force ghosts in this movie. So, with that being said, I think that there are ways to incorporate Yoda into this movie. This could also be a strategy by Disney in order to make room for other characters. I mean, after all, if you really think about it, we have a lot of characters in this movie. We have, for example, we have 8 new characters coming into play for Episode 9. We have legacy characters. We have Luke, Leia, and Lando coming back. And we also have sequel trilogy characters, the ones that we are all used to, as well as other characters in the mix that we may not know about. So with that being said, this movie is filled with characters that we are used to, characters that we have known and loved for so very long, and, well, characters that we have yet to be introduced to by Disney and Lucasfilm. So with that being said, is this a good move that Yoda's not involved in Episode 9 apparently? Do you believe that it's a good way or it's a bad way to do things with the character by not having him return in Episode 9 if he made an appearance in The Last Jedi? I would love to hear your opinion about all of this below in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
night.